And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Well, Wayne Rooney, such a gifted footballer. There's a good chance he's going to be expressing himself out there in this game.
Well, he's a good technician, a clever mover and a decent athlete. But it's his power when shooting that makes him a top-class player. He's so dangerous.
The initial 11 today for the hosts. Peter Schmeichel begins in goal. Nemanja Vidic plays with Rio Ferdinand in central defence. Steven Gerrard starts alongside Paul Scholes in the centre of midfield. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. Iker Casillas begins in goal. Fabio Cannavaro plays alongside Fernando Hierro in central defence. Andres Iniesta plays alongside Zinedine Zidane in central midfield. And up front today is Ronaldo. And there we have it. The first half is underway. Now with Vidic. Vidic. And on to Vidic. Jamie Carragher. And back to Peter Schmeichel. No nonsense clearance.
Yeah, that's not the area to mess about. Good clearance.
And a lot to like about this attack. Johan Cruyff. Well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent.
Well, as you can see, that's a wonderful finish. He just sees the keeper off his line and lifts it over him. That was a great bit of skill.
One 0 then. Steven Gerrard. And Ferdinand with it. Frank Lampard. Well, fine use of the ball.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Scholes. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Scholes. Lampard with it. Paul Scholes. Alan Shearer. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. And let's give credit to the defending. Giving him a lot to think about. Zinedine Zidane. Now Cruyff. Carles Puyol. And credit due, a good intervention. Steven Gerrard. Bergkamp with it. Paul Scholes. A A fabulous pass from Scholes. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, as you can see, he's first to react, he's first to the ball, and he deserves his goal. That's an excellent finish.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Well, the threat could be there. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Quick counter could be on. Rio Ferdinand. It's with Scholes. On to Cole. And Ferdinand with it. Ashley Cole. Wayne Rooney. And the ball with Gerrard. Shearer. That's really good and effective physical play.
That's held up so well there.
And here's Wayne Rooney. Could pose a threat on the counter. Ronaldinho. Thoughtful play. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, look at the finish here. He's just eased that beyond the keeper. That's a good goal, you have to say.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Gerrard. Now with Cole. Wayne Rooney. Scholes. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Just read the situation so well, didn't they?
Really fine play to keep possession. Getting in there to intercept. Ronaldinho. Now Cruyff. Zinedine Zidane. Now with Iniesta. And a strong tackle. Carragher. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead. An opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Yeah, it's certainly been an open game, but on the balance of play, I think they do deserve their lead. They just have that little bit more creativity, particularly in the wide areas.
Can he? Look like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. It's a neat move. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, a fine first-half contribution from Ronaldo. As always, keen to get your take.
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the plate.
So, underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. And a lot to like about this attack. Johan Cruyff! Well, well, well! So, back underway here, into the second half. Carles Puyol. Fernando Hierro. And Puyol with it. Lampard. It's with Scholes. This could level it. Spot on with that tackle. Oh, surely! Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Luis Figo. Hierro. On the ball, Cannavaro. Carles Puyol. Fernando Hierro. Cannavaro. And Puyol with it. Roberto Carlos. And it's with Ronaldinho. Cannavaro. And Casillas with it. Rooney. It's with Scholes. Well, they're behind, but they might be onto something here. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Scholes. Well, they lost custody of it. Figo. On to Iniesta. Able to skip past his man. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Alan Shearer. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And here's Wayne Rooney. That's a nice-looking ball. And coolly done despite the mounting pressure. Andres Iniesta. Now Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Andres Iniesta. Cruyff. A very timely interception. Gerrard. Paul Scholes. Bergkamp with it. Scholes. Very effective pass. And firing it towards goal on the volley. Could have gone in.
Well, that's a big chance. Yes, it's on the volley, but I think he should score there.
And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. Fernando Hierro. Now Zidane. Oh, that's splendid play. Cruyff! Well, just off target, but it goes down as a chance to extend their lead.
Well, it was a decent effort, but in the end, not quite good enough, was it?
Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Fernando Hierro. On the ball, Cannavaro. Zinedine Zidane. Now Zidane. It's with Hierro. Andres Iniesta. Ronaldinho. Terrific block. It is to be a throw-in. Cruyff. Zidane. Nicely timed tackle. Could be a chance to break. Shearer. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate.
Yeah, that's a clever interception.
Carragher. And Ferdinand with it. Alan Shearer. Paul Scholes. Five minutes to go. Shearer. Just cutting off the supply. And the counter-attack looks on. Cruyff. Ronaldo on the ball. Chance here. Oh, a superb save to snuff out the danger. Decent idea. This could finish it. Terrific save. Beckham. Lampard with it. Paul Scholes. And the ball with Gerrard. And forward they go, chasing the game. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
It was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, he obviously scored the winning goal, but it was his overall performance that impressed me most. He was on fire today.
The wait is over. Now we're in business.